Okay, whoa. All right, there we go. Now the kitties are just right in the way, just enough. Stop, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone, beautiful. Okay. Go ahead and pick your item of jewelry for your pile. Whatever one intuitively calls to you. Pause the video if you need more time. What does this pile need to know, Spirit? Oh, that's interesting. That card came out, flipped over on the shuffle. So this pile needs to know that they are strong, but they also need to understand that strength does not always come from force. Do you see how this female energy here is nurturing this lion? She's taming him. She's not forcing him. She's not wrestling him. She's petting him and he's obeying because of it. This is going to be hugely important. You don't have to be strong by strong-arming yourself and cutting off your emotional needs or connections. You are already strong. You just need compassion for your struggle. What else does this pile need to know? It's time that you allow a cycle to close out so that you can create. Sorry, little kitten climbing up my leg. So it's time that you let this inner cycle, or this cycle that you're going through currently, close out so that you can actually create something new. A start of a new journey, a new project, you could even be traveling, maybe even worldwide. But you're going to be feeling very capable of creating during this time. So utilize it, manifest, use it to manifest. What else does this pile need to know? Currently, it looks like you are delaying this journey. Oh my gosh, sorry. Why are they delaying it? You're delaying it because maybe your finances aren't up yet. That's okay. And you don't have anybody that's giving you help currently. That's also okay. You don't need it. Remember, you're strong. Strength is not something that takes force. Again. It's all a matter of changing your perception so that you'll actually allow this beginning to happen. What else does this pile need to hear? Deal with the emotions as they come. Don't let them get bottled up. It's time that you release everything that you're holding on to. What else for this pile? What do they need to know? You are independent. You are strong. You are self-sufficient. You are powerful, confident. You are going to win. You are going to overcome whatever you're going through. You don't need anybody else's support. You don't need their attention. You manifest it. You create it. You are abundant. Life will bring struggles. Life will bring conflicts. It's part of life. You don't need to partake in them actively. Especially when you already know that you're going to be the one that's rising up out of it victorious. Focus on what you need to overcome and overcome it. Don't focus on what other people are trying to throw at you as distractions. What does this pile need to know about this message? Same message as the other two piles. That's crazy. What is blocking your way is an important vow from the past that you haven't fulfilled yet, either for yourself or someone else. You must take care of unfinished business, and when you arrive to a conclusion point, new horizons will open and a new and joyful cycle in your life will begin. So let's see what this healing advice here is. Death. With all death comes rebirth. You must let the old fade away and die away, shed away. Also, this pile would be benefiting from sexual energy healing. Also, using movement to find your balance. And teaching those new lessons that you're learning to other people, or teaching people about their past. Understanding also that when it comes to teaching and balance, you must nourish it. You must let what's growing underneath or what's growing inside be equally, if not more, important than what you can visually see outside. You have to pay attention better, pile. Whatever number you're going to be. And an angel card for this pile, actually. Overcoming difficulties. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. Okay. Next pile. There is action to be taken. I'll get rid of this little thing. Hold on. Whatever. There's action to be taken because of an unexpected event. This is one of those events that is world crushing. It turns everything upside down. It flips your world over. The reason that a tower event happens is typically because the universe is trying to find justice for you, and you are not finding it for yourself. In this pile's case, I feel like this is a feminine pile. You do not have to be an actual female. It is more feminine nature with the energy, okay? So this pile, it looks like they were dealing with a lack of self-sufficiency, some codependence issues, not very resourceful with their money, etc. And this caused a separation or a broken union. Gotta love kittens. And some reckless or chaotic behaviors or actions because of a resistance to walk away from this emperor. So what did this feminine energy do? What was the solution? Hi, baby. She took on the responsibilities instead. That's what she did. And she let herself stay stuck instead of rising up out of this betrayal. What is the message that this feminine would benefit from hearing? Where's my other cards? What did you little critters do with them, huh? Whatever. So this feminine would benefit from hearing. What about this situation? What's going on? What is blocking your way is an important vow from the past that you haven't fulfilled yet, either for yourself or someone else. You must take care of unfinished business, and when you arrive to a conclusion point, new horizons will open, and a new and joyful cycle will begin. And let's see what this feminine needs to know about her healing that she needs to do. Little baby kitty. So what kind of healing or what kind of message does this feminine need to hear? Feminine energy, again, doesn't have to be a female. The feminine energy is like the receptive energy. It's the energy that creates. It's the energy that is with female energy, like actual other females. It can also be with your past. It's your inner emotions. Okay, so what is... Hold on, I got a slide. That my little frickin' felines so kindly knocked down. There we go. Okay. You need healing energy. When it comes to the past, present, and future. So you would benefit from actually doing work on releasing whatever needs to be released and overcoming anything that is still feeling like it weighs you down or pulls you back. Okay. So moving on to the next pile. Spirit, my guidance, their guidance. What does this pile need to know? Ooh, interesting. So this pile is actually attempting to dodge a tower moment by staying way too trapped in their anxiety. You're letting yourself stay up all night, worried about things that are not yours to be worrying about. You may actually deal with actual depression also. What is going on with this pile too? This pile, it looks like there is some moodiness, some immature type behavior when it comes to emotions and emotions that are being revealed. So they might not speak very maturely when it comes to their emotions. They could be somebody that acts out. This could also be they're not fully disclosing all of the emotions around a failed love or a lost love. Or their hopelessness that they feel because of it. This could also be breadcrumbing type behavior. As far as they feel breadcrumbed, so you would feel breadcrumbed, whoever this pile is about. Sorry. What else does this pile need to know? What's going on with their situation? It looks like this pile is focusing more on money. But they're not feeling successful, even though they are abundant. Why? Because they still feel like they are being judged, even though I don't necessarily feel like they are. The important thing for this pile would be to know that it's not up to anybody else to tell you if you're successful or not. It's up to you, because everybody's version of success is different, and everybody's version of happiness is different, and everybody's version of perfection is different. Like, there's nothing that people really all perceive the same. So you can't base it off of thinking that you're failing because of somebody else having a difference of perception, or because of a feminine energy saying things that may be mean or avoidant. Tell me about this feminine energy that's coming through. Or actually, since she's mean or avoidant, what does she need this pile to know? Let's get a message from that feminine energy for this pile. I'm assuming that you are in no contact currently, or at least not healthy contact. What's going on? Feminine energy. Mother wounds. My mother is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine feminine energy within me and externally. And then we also have unclear. I don't know how I feel about this connection anymore. And what is the overall advice for this pile? What do they need to know about this? Where are my other cards? This pile needs to know. Gosh, one card. What does this pile need to know? What is blocking your way is an important vow from the past that you haven't fulfilled yet, either for yourself or someone else. You must take care of unfinished business, and when you arrive to a conclusion point, new horizons will open and a new and joyful cycle in your life will begin. Interesting. Same card that came out for the other pile. And what does this pile need to know for their healing journey? Wow. What does this pile need to know for a healing journey? Creativity. So this pile is going to be needing to focus more on having fun, being creative, and actually making things for themselves and for other people, rather than trying to stay stagnant. Okay. There's also a reunion of souls happening here. So if you are somebody who is currently not speaking with that feminine energy, then you guys will most likely, it looks like, be leading back towards each other eventually. And lastly, masculine energy. So what's going to be bringing back that feminine energy or opening her back up is tapping into this masculine energy in yourself. Again, you don't have to be a male or a female. Everybody has both. The masculine energy is your logic. It's your ability to actually get things done. It's your ability to pursue things. It's your thought processes. It's your future forward thinking instead of your emotional inner past. Okay. It could also be with actual masculine in your life. Thanks for tuning in. Love and light.